Good morning, Havoc. What's up, brother? I just realized I have had so little time to actually work on the actual stream itself, the overlays and everything like that. I don't have any starting music right now. So you just got to bear with it. Long drive today? Oof. I don't like long drives. I don't even like short drives anymore. Why does Twitch still say it's offline? Reload the page, man. There we go. There we go. What's up, Twitch? What's up, YouTube? Mr. Maker Minds Nexus. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. I saw your messages over on TikTok, but I haven't had a chance to look at them yet. I just got the notifications. I've been having some issues with TikTok recently. Oh, that actually hurt. I think a metric ruler just sliced my. Nope, it didn't. It just scarred me a little. Fell out of its holder. GTR Dad, what's going on? What happened with the awesome opening you had? What do you mean opening? What's up? How we do it 3D. All the beautiful peoples. All right, let's get into this. Let's just do this. Let's do this. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. We're in the new workshop again, and we have a failed print over here. And I know what it is, and I got to figure out how to dry a 3.5 kilogram spool of ABS. It came out of the package wet, which was really weird because the other one was dry. This one, the package was really loose. So, yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, I know. It can't decide what you are. I mean, actually, nobody's nicknames are working on almost any channel right now. Your actual channel nickname doesn't work, so it goes off your username. And for those of you that were wondering, I'll just tell you right now. Hello, I'm Captain Kearn. My real name's Ryan, and welcome to the stream. Oh, the AI one. Yeah. I have a couple more of those. I just need to bring them out here. They're on the file server. I just haven't thought of actually bringing it out here and setting it up in OBS. So don't tell me how to live my life. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that was interesting. Mine's just Captain Kearn. Whether it's uppercase or lowercase, it's the same damn thing. So, anyways, guys, today we have a pile of parts over here, and I do know that I'm missing a few things after going through the BOM list, but we'll do what we can and put this little SUSBurner together. And then after that, we're going to be putting a dragon burner together because why not? The only thing I need for the dragon burner is a hot end. Now, the hot end, is not a dragon hot end. Dragon hot end has rounded edges on the bottom. This does not. This is what I printed for a dragon. This does not. So I will have to adapt it. So we're going to be getting the Dremel out and doing a little carving to make sure it fits properly. But yeah. Hope everybody's doing well today. I'm actually happy that I've gotten some projects that I can actually do. And we have some print projects that are going to be coming up. I'm working to try to get a sponsorship from an STL distribution place that does a lot of sci-fi stuff. Because I want better examples of the ships that I want to print on stream. and the ones I want to create. Some of the ones out there are a little bit fudgy. There's some really cool ones out there. Like there's an enterprise model that is already pre-sliced for LEDs. I love that. Same thing with there's actually the same guy that made that made a ship from Battlestar Galactica. That thing is awesome. It's fully LED lit, and he has the Death Star as well that he's modified for LEDs. Yes, Havoc, I did, and I commented on their Twitter post, their X post, and I'm like, can I get one of these, please, 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 please? But also, LDO Jason posted that the new Micron Plus is getting shipped out. There's some getting shipped out to the EU right now. Come on, bring it to the captain. Bring me a Micron Plus. Oh yeah, my S1 is just awesome. What's up, Mac? Dale, how you doing, brother? So over on the S1 right now, we're actually printing the auxiliary fan mount for the Flash Forge. And let's bring this build plate out. Let me show you guys what this turned out like. It was beautiful until it wasn't. Look at this. Look at the layers. Let's get that real close for you guys. It's just there's spots in the spool itself that are wet, and it just goes absolutely bananas. The one thing I love about printing in ABS is how easy it is to get off the bed. I mean, it's gloriously easy. Oh, there is another project that I got to do. I have to build a container to hold... let's see if I can get it up here. Oh, God, this hurts. Yeah, this thing. So we're going to build a container on the backside of the building for my little air compressor. It's going to be insulated and all that good stuff. And I'm going to run hose throughout the workshop here so I can have air in the workshop. Oh. Because I realized the other day that I completely miss my pneumatic tools. You're still trying to get your 5M Pro to work? Dang, brother. I told you I'd send you my configs. I mean, they're the same config, other than some of the fan settings. So, what's up, Penguin Makers? How you doing, my friend? How you doing? Brad's got, I got my NG enclosure on, put in a nocturne camera, and so I need advice on that. I know that Projects was doing, some work in Octo Everywhere. Is it worth buying the subscription? I don't have money right now, so I'm wondering if canceling, one of the subscriptions I don't watch off of, like Amazon Prime or something. We don't watch a bunch of it. House of the Dragon won't be released until next year, so I could cancel a whole year of that and pay for the Octoprint Everywhere subscription. But the question is it worth it? And do they actually have a mobile app that works? That's the question. To be determined. You have to let me know. Because my goal for this workshop is to have all of these shelves full of printers. And then underneath, behind me here, there's space for more printers. And then over here, there's space for more printers. I could put 6 printers right over here. 4 if they're maxes. Anyone want a Mercury 1 to fund an S1 Max? Yeah, no kidding. I'll sell you a modded Ender 6 that's just starting to be modded. How about that? It's all in the browser. Well, if it works in the browser, that's fine. Interesting. Interesting, Dale. Very interesting. But let's see. What do we got here? Let's go to the live scene. SUSBurner. Let's talk SUSBurner real quick. You can't have my Ender 6. I'm not selling that thing. I'll trade you for a Voron. How about that?
Someone is at the front door.
Someone's at the front door. It's 10 a.m.
Person detected at front door.
Who is at my front door? Let's go find out. I got no idea who this is. Chat, I'll be right back.
Person detected at front door. Person detected at front door. Person detected at front door.
Oh. Well, so that's interesting. He's not back. He's been stolen. No, my neighbor's having their pine tree taken down because, a couple of years ago we had that massive hailstorm and that just destroyed the sides and the north side and the west side of my house, and it killed almost every tree in town, at least half of it. So they're taking trees down. So they needed us to move the cars. You're converting your Mercury to a 2.4, but the Cobra Max. Yeah. 350 by 350 by 350 for $750 with an AMS. Holy crap. So I did ask to see if they would send me one for review. That would be awesome. And I think I sent that within like 20 minutes of them posting, so hopefully I'm one of the first. That would be sick. But here's what we got. This is what we're working with here is the SUSBurner. And
Person detected at front door.
Yes, no kidding, it's my wife. I'm a little bit, concerned that I don't have, there's a lot of pieces and parts here that, oh, stop it, that I don't see. I can't go full screen for some reason. That's weird. It doesn't want to do it. Now we're going to explode this thing. I love this. The Autodesk, the free step file viewer, free CAD viewer is so sick. I mean, all of us need bigger printers. The prints that we're doing these days, they just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Small form factor printers are good for doing stuff like printing stuff like this. But, in all honesty, if I could get me a like a Venture XL, I would love it. Because it would make printing these starships so much easier. It would make printing all of the big stuff so much easier. My front door camera only has 1% battery left. Better save it. So, what's up, Da Vinci? How are you, my friend? How are you? All right, so what is this? Click on that. And we've got a few flies in here. If you guys don't know, I have severe nerve damage, and anything touching my skin just trips me out, right? Oh my God, this shirt's hairy as hell too. That's what happens when you have dogs. Flies drive me completely bonkers. You sit there and you see all these people that, they'll be sitting there talking and flies just running right over them. It doesn't bother them one bit. Me, on the other hand, it will drive me to the point of getting my flamethrower out and burning the building down. That's how, and there was a fly that just walked across the camera screen. Jesus. 400 cubes would be ideal. I mean, that would be awesome too. I've actually had the idea of building a printer from scratch. Start off with, 2040 and, go from there. A large format printer. You want to build droids? Yeah, droids are cool. Hell yeah. But how many droids are out there that you need large format printer for like that? There's only, 4 or 5 designs for them? Okay. Properties. Name body one. I don't want that. Give me the properties of this. Yeah. Oh God, I couldn't do that. That type of thing just drives me absolutely nuts. I will flip out. Are these all M3 shorts for inserts? I can't, I've got is the markup in here? No, I don't want to create markup. Cancel. I don't actually have Fusion 360 installed, so. What's up, projects? How you doing? Hey, dude, bro, are these all M3 shorts for heat inserts on this thing? Just trying to make sure I have enough. These are M3 longs. There's a couple of shorts, but not many. Let's see what I got in this one. Ooh, we might have a little bit of a problem. These are mediums. So that'll work on some of this stuff. You're back. Normal boron. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Oof. Oh yeah, they're cutting down a tree, so it might get a little loud. I have an idea. I have an idea, guys. You guys hear that? I don't know if you guys can hear that. Wing, wing. Stop it. Droid Cam X. Install. Open. Next, next. Got it. Yes, yes. Let's do this. I want to show you guys this. This is gonna be fun if I can do it fast enough. Move these out of the way. Sources. Media. Media file. Add source. New. Add source. Let's see what this does. Let's see. There's another way I can set this up to where it actually looks better, but let's go. I don't know. I don't even know if you guys can hear me, but we're gonna watch this. Let's get it down. We got lots of action happening. Oh, that doesn't look good at all. It just stopped. Damn, I had that shirt. Can't find mine. GNR, baby, for life. I don't know what's going on with the camera, but, it's all right. It's all right. Okay. We'll get rid of that and, get back to what we're doing here. Patty Pandic, thank you. Thank you. Well, the funny part is that was kind of a misnomer. I had a lot of followers, not as many as I do now, obviously, but I had viewers too on that stream. You know, they've got to make it more entertaining. I actually went back and looked at the analytics back in March of when that short came out, and the stream that he donated the money to on, I had about 18 people watching, and I was on Twitch alone, I was like almost 2,200 followers. So yeah, it happens. It's marketing, so I can't really blame him for that. All right. I think I'm going to end up redoing this cover, but we're going to go ahead and do it anyway. But we're going to work on the internals right now. First thing we got to do is tear apart the, let's go to the other scene here. Boing. We need to actually tear apart the HGX extruder here. Yes. The filament feeder. So we got to tear this puppy apart. And we need, I think it's this guy right here. Nope. It's the other one. The one I can, oh, there it is. I was going to say the one I can never find. Because this is the workings of this whole little beast here. And now this said it was HGX version 2 gear set in this. Whether it is or not, we'll find out. And we'll find out rather quickly. Because if it doesn't fit, we know it wasn't. Okay. So we've got 1 gear, 2 gears, a bearing, and let's get the actual motor off. I wonder if that's pressed in there, if it's just slip fit. Interesting. Let's see here. Ring! Ah, there we go. That chainsaw is, you know, causing a bunch of noise. Okay. Pop the bearings out. Let's see, what else we got to remove here? We're going to have to punch this out. No, that's not working. Let's take this off. So what's everybody else doing today? What's you guys' projects? What are you guys working on? Okay, that'll actually end up having to come apart. I know that. And then we just got this. This is a really nice CNC carriage, though. So let's see if these actually fit. That's my biggest concern here. The chainsaw's not really noticeable. That's good. Okay, so the gear fits. Okay, that's good. So this will, tree just fell right into the street. Making pizza, just got home from PT. Pizza for lunch. God, that sounds good. I'm hungry. I might have to put this in the vise and press it out. Because yeah, it's in there good. So Let's see here. I'm just test fitting, making sure everything actually fits before we actually go through with this, because if it doesn't actually fit, there's no use in actually going through the whole motions of making this thing yet. Ew, that's pretty. What's up, Mythical? You installed LEDs? Yeah, LED installs are actually pretty fun. That's going to have to get reamed out. That's not quite fitting right. The tolerance is a little bit high on it. Now, so this goes in here, obviously, because it has to mesh to the gear. Tinkering on new gadgets. We're building the SUSBurner hot end tool head, I should say. Yeah, that's not going in all well. No, what the heck? I got that in there, but it's not connecting to. What the heck? Oh, it's way too tall. Interesting. So I do know I need to order LEDs, the pixel LEDs for this, and a few other little bits and pieces, but they're not vital at the moment. So what's vital at the moment is I can get this thing to actually work, but I don't know if you guys can see this. It's, let me get that angle right there. It's riding too high. What's up, JPP? Are you down with JPP? Yeah, you know me. Mm-hmm. So, you know, all right, let's see if we can get this out. Because I know this is press fit. Whoa, Jesus. That little pair of pliers ain't going to work. Let's take it over to the vise here. What in God's name? It's like semis just rolled up. Ah, see, there we go. Oh, they Loctited it. That's interesting. It's just a little bit of a blob of Loctite.
Someone is at the front door.
Somebody else is at the front door.
Person detected at front door.
My wife is awake now, so she can answer it. It's probably her medication anyway. Oofda. Okay. Different plan. What's up, Raj? Clown Hammer. What's going on, my friend? Oh my God. See, that won't do. It's maybe we'll just take it over and do the other. Waiting on the timer for your lunch to go bing. All right, I'm back to the Vice. So all right. That's getting irritating. Not again. What? Really? No, this is great, guys. And that drawer didn't have the hammer I was looking for. Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. Ow! That was my damn finger. Let's see if that'll work. What's up and what's happening, everybody? Look at all you beautiful people. All right, so this goes like this. This goes like this. And that pin is still too damn long. I may end up having to reprint some of this stuff because none of these tolerances seem to be right. Which is really weird because the Cobra usually prints perfect stuff. Kamikaze drivers in DC, I wouldn't want to know, Fondon. I think everybody in DC is a kamikaze right now. But at least I hope you're being safe, wearing protection. Yeah, that didn't work. I screwed it up. It just bent the hole straight out. So this part's gonna have to be redone. Yeah, there's no saving that. I mean, it would probably work as is, but I don't know. Slap your trailer doing 65. Man, that's some dumb crap right there. That is dumb. Well, this is no bueno. It just seems like maybe this gear set's not a V2 like they say it was. Let's go compare. Let's go compare. Idiocracy is in fact a documentary. That is fact. HGX V2 gear set. Yeah, this is what I bought right here. It's HGX Lite 2.0. And the gears look exactly the same. The gear set looks, identical. Other than there's the extra pin right there in that. Huh. Wifey's here. She's finally awake. Wifey, was that meds on UPS that just showed up? Or was that a big printer that was given to me? Huh. So it is entirely the exact gear set. So which means my dimensions are incorrect in printing. Maybe I've got to scale it 1%. What do I think of Arc Raiders? What's Arc Raiders? Is that a game? I've never played it. I don't know. Hmm. Yeah, because this slot here for the end of this dowel only goes down about 1.5 millimeters in the capture part. Something's not right. Havoc, bro. That's awesome. You'll be the first one of us to have it. No, actually, JPP, I have not. What's up, Digital Dragon? Trying to build a SUSBurner, we found out. Yeah, my prints are just slightly too small. So we've got shrinkage going on. The kind of shrinkage that happens, when you step out into the winter weather butt naked, that kind of shrinkage. Which means I've got, at the very least, I got to reprint these two. But at the same time, I'll have to reprint every single part to make sure that it all lines up. Well, that's a bummer. That is a serious bummer because that looks like puts everything I wanted to do today just me. Huh. Oh, wife called. No worries, man. No worries. My prints are skewed. They're slightly undersized, so I have to reprint all of it. Not not particularly happy about that, actually. I know there's so many new printers being announced, and I'm ecstatic because it's that time of year. But I mean, honestly, for the quality that I've been printing on the S1, the Cobra S1, the S1 Max is virtually the same exact printer, just bigger, with a lot of upgrades, actually. I noticed there was quite a few things that they did that were modified and changed in it, and I was like, ooh, that looks like it would fix that, and it does. Because I've been keeping a log of all of the different small technical problems I've had. What isn't lining up? So the dowel is only fitting in about 1.5 millimeters, where it should be close to 2 millimeters in here, which ended up breaking out this part here. I don't know if you can, let's see if I can get the light to see that. Yeah, you can see it right there. It broke that out. Higher temperatures, exactly, Havoc. You know, let's run some PC in that stuff. And the gear isn't lining up because if you toss the gear in, you know, so if you toss the gear in right here and then you put this in, it connects this way without a bearing. But if you put the bearing in, it doesn't connect. So, you know, you're gonna put the bearing on and it rides way too damn high. Yeah, the bearing's fully seated right there and it does zero. It does nothing. It's just sitting there way too high. So, yes, the shorter of the two pins. I remember I took this off of a fully assembled extruder. So, you know, well, no, actually, that would be the shorter pin there. That's the longer one. So, no, you'll be right on that. But this bearing situation, because this has got a collet on it, you know, it's a step down. So you can see that. But it's the same way in the picture that I'm looking at right here as well. So let's go to the comparison. Yeah, it's the exact same gear. Yep, it is a V2. It is the absolute same version. That has been verified. Wait. Hold on. Ow. I think I just found an issue, but we'll see. If I only have to reprint one part of this, I will be stupidly happy. I'm just trying to make sure everything fits before I sink a bunch of heat sets into it. You know, test fitting is a big thing. What's up, Dan? How you doing, brother? Yeah, I saw a little bit of your stream yesterday about your fire. I hope everything's all right, man. That is that's real. That's real right there, man. All right, let's try this again. Well, that's on the other side. That doesn't do a dang thing for this side. So that sits right there, but it's supposed to sit deeper than that. I mean, you see how high this is? Well, Wrong camera. Yeah. You see this? It's just riding too high, and you know the bearing is set. It's in there as far as it goes. Curiouser and curiouser. I'm gonna be making a wooden door to replace that steel piece of crap with an actual doorknob soon. Yeah, I'm so glad it wasn't worse, man. That's just stuff like that. That scares the living pants off me, honestly. I mean, I said yesterday my story about fires, and fires scare the shit out of me. So this goes together nice and tight. I just noticed there's a little bit of a support left in here. There we go. Through the filament feed tube, there was a tree support that was stuck in there. Kind of still, there we go. I was gonna say it's still kind of stuck in there. Might have to send a drill bit through it. Yeah, when I wired this building, so this half, this side is wired with 14.2. This entire side is wired with 12.2 on 20 amp. I made sure that I had everything, you know, that I needed. And I'm actually currently looking for fire suppression systems as well. You know, because if by chance the place, you know, caught blaze in the middle of the night, I won't mind spending a couple $1,000s if I can wrangle the money to put a fire suppression system in here. Yes, I saw that they have the flow tech. I knew. Yeah, I applied to their partner program, and I'm just waiting on a response from them. I know you're part of it. I did get my affiliate code, though. That was cool. Should be in the description of the video. Of the vidya. You're not? I thought you were. So I'm sitting here. I'm contemplating. I'm going to end up reprinting at least this one, guaranteed. This one, though, is it a bearing issue? Because this bearing is just, it's riding way too down. I mean, it sits flush. Look at that. See? It sits flush. I don't know if you can see it because the light sucks. Timo DJ, welcome. Guten Tag. And just going off of the schematic, it goes that bearing, and it goes this gear, and it goes this gear, because it's got to turn it. And it doesn't go in far enough. So I think I've got a tolerance, like a millimeter and a half tolerance problem, which is insane in the membrane. Don't worry, it's not on. So that kind of screws today's project, like completely. Yes, it's 7 p.m. for you, which is why I didn't say Guten Morgen. One of my best friends is German, so, and my family's from Germany. So we won't be putting heat sets in at least any of this. I'm kind of like irritated about that right now. You have a Flowtech on the K1 and the Mercury, but not anything else yet. I mean, I thought about putting a a Flowtech on the Ender 6, but I don't know. We're doing this for the Do Ender. This is a Do Ender thing. This is the reason the Do Ender hasn't been completed yet, is because there's so many projects, and it's like I have things on order, but it's just everything's taking forever to actually get here. But if I have shrinkage on this to the point where, I'm gonna have to reprint everything because I want it all lining up properly, and I'm gonna have to do a calibration on the Cobra S1 and the Flash Forge just to make sure it print things properly. Cali, let's copy this and take a look at this real quick. Well worth the small price, huh? Small price. $8. Here, this is what JPP is talking about, y'all. Kenny, I'm doing pretty well. How about you? I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much. Huh. Does not. Okay, yeah, it does. Interesting. Stupid fly. God. Every time it lands on me, my body jumps. What filaments did I use? I actually used Ziltech, the deep navy blue. Oh, on this is this purple is. Oh God, who was it? Ow. The purple, that purple is eSun ABS Plus. Yeah. Oh my God, stupid fly, get off me. Well, I will. I mean, $8 is not a big deal. As long as he's got full instructions on how to use this stupid thing. Super detailed 30 plus page written guide to help you measure and understand and correct any errors. Okay, well, that's cool. It's going to be weird going out of the shop here and not having my neighbor's pine tree to look at. So there's nothing I can do on this right now. That's the sad part, guys. So what shall I do? What shall I do? Clownhammer's name is a link. Oh my gosh, guys. This is ridiculous. Let's see. I don't even know how long we've been live here. What? Only an hour? Okay. Well, we can find something to do. Let me package this stuff up so nothing gets lost. Yeah. This is the type of things that happens to me all the time now. Is I'm ready to do a project and I'm like, yee, and then I find out that something's wrong. And it would take far too long to correct the error on stream than I actually want to stream today. Make sure we got all the little itty bitties. Yeah, that's good. So let's get this out of the way. Get that out of the way and clean up the workbench just a tad. But I'm super happy that, you know, I've got the Stream PC out here. It is doing excellent and has had no stream errors, unlike the, you know, the old processor that was in it. Oh my God, that stream was horrible. Ah! By the way, everybody, Project's just uploaded a new video. The slick dude that he is. Okay, so let's see. What can we do? What can we do? I know. Let's get a Max up and running. That sounds like a plan. It gives us something to do. If you guys notice, none of my Maxes have screens. Not a one of them. And I actually need to reprint a bunch of parts and stuff for this thing because, yeah. All right, so we're going to be putting a new Pi in there. Well, Kick Pi, not Raspberry Pi. I think I fixed it. The underscore should help. Oh my. Yeah, this thing's filthy. Oh my. Oh my. All right. Plug it in, plug it in. I have a longer cable somewhere. Maybe. I don't know. May have to do a USB extension of some sort. No, we don't. We got that right there. You just saved so many people. Who did? Havoc? I didn't do a damn thing. I claim nothing. Yes, it is. EBB Gen 2 is the way. Oh, it's on the way. Nice, nice. I've got all of mine here. That's what I was going to put on that board. That's what I'm going to be putting on the SUSBurner. I've got a couple 42s and a couple 36s. Because you know what? I just had to. Do 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 do. Ba do ba do ba do ba do do. You can solder with your tongue now, huh? That sounds good, actually. Chili sounds really good. All right, so I'm going to have to actually end up printing a new mount for this, but we're going to be powering this thing off of just USB right now. We're going to have to rebuild the configuration because I don't think I ever saved the config off of this. Ew, that belt's not quite tight. Sweet. Raj, you just subscribed to me? What is wrong with you? So this is not the Ender 6. Let's go to this screen for the moment. Yeah, warm food of any kind sounds good. I mean, yeah. I love hot things. That hot stuff challenge, I would actually love to do that. You know, the hot wings challenge. I'm not a big fan of wings, but hot things I am. Boneless wings, I do. I just don't like the small ones because I've swallowed too many damn bones. Let's see. Let me log into my router here. Oh my gosh, stop it. DHCP server. Let's go look at the log. See if it gave me an IP address that I can recognize. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Okay. There should be 2 kick pies listed here, and I don't see either one of them. Excuse me. Order placed. I'm Jelly Havoc. All right. Thankfully, I have a monitor here. It's this little old flat screen Dell monitor that we can, let's move this out of the way a little bit. Hook up to the Pi and find out what the heck is going on. Because I'm pretty positive that I copied. Get back up there. And I copied everything right onto this card the other day. So, boy, that monitor's filthy. Let's unplug. I need to make new equipment boxes to match these Kick Pis because nobody has made enclosures for Kick Pis yet. Core 1 would be awesome. Izoria, welcome. You're from Argentina? ¿Cómo estás, my friend? Hey, Houston, it ain't booting. This damn thing ain't booting, not one dang bit. Who was it the other day that had problems with their pies? I don't remember who that was, but we're having a problem with a pie. So we'll unplug it, pull the card out, and it should boot into the default OS. We'll see if it does. Yep, it does. These chips have a default operating system on them, which is kind of fun. I don't know if you guys can see that. Probably not. You can see it a little bit, not much. Yeah, you can't see through the dust. It is one filthy monitor, that's for sure. Let's grab some cleaner and a paper towel. I pulled that monitor out of storage the other day, and I was like, wow. Of course, I live in Northeast Colorado, where if it ain't dusty, it doesn't exist. I mean, if you want to protect stuff, you got to put it in a big ass Ziploc bag around here. Oh, now you can't see through the glare. Ugh, that was nasty. So that means I don't have it set up right. I don't have the SD card set up correctly. Let's try the other one. I know I had a couple of these. I want a couple Pi 5s, but Pi 5s are expensive. These are Kick Pi's development boards, and they're stupid cheap. They're 25 bucks. Let's see if that boots. And they basically have the same power as a Pi 3B. So, used to live in Colorado Springs, still have family there in Denver. Nice. And it doesn't have anything on it because it bypassed it altogether. So, let's see if I can remember what my credentials for the NAS server are, because I still haven't set that shared drive up over here. Okay. You can do a lot with a Pi 4, and I do mean a lot. Hey. This damn fly is going to drive me completely bonkers. Why can't I access the file server? I'm logged into it right now. Storage. Topology's fine. The shares are there. System. Credentials. Users. Miss Subert, welcome. How are you? Oh, this is interesting. I'm not seeing my username and password for the share in here. And that user is a credentialed user. What the heck? Credentials. No, I don't have Active Directory turned on. Stop with the. Come on, fly. Leave me alone. I'm doing pretty well, other than these flies pissing me off. I'm looking at the screen that's above us here, so that's why my neck is bent at an odd angle. Let's go shares, edit ACL. It says everything's fine. I do not understand why this is not working. Did I download it on this machine by chance? Well, that is a big ass negative on that. So I need to get Debian downloaded and burned to a flash drive here real quick. Not a flash drive, but an SD card. But I'm trying to figure out why I cannot at all get to my network server. See details. Network path not found. And I know it's working. Tell you what, folks, I'm going to go to the Be Right Back screen to go check on the server just to make sure nothing happened to it. And I'll see you in just a minute. Probably go use the restroom while I'm at it. Okay. All right, we're back. All right, Dale, have a good one, my friend. It's gone to hell. Everything's gone to hell. All right, we're back. Live scene, full scene, full cam. There we go. So, yeah, I still don't understand. The file server is working at every PC in the house, but it is not working out here. So I'm trying. I'm going to be figuring that out. What? And my dogs are barking up a storm. And now it's saying my username and password is incorrect. What is going on? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Unofficial gamer, what's happening? Welcome to the stream. Isn't technology grand? You know, no. Oh my God. Oh, flies are driving me freaking insane. How to reconnect file share. That won't connect. Love from India. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I'm a Linux guy, so I never remember these Windows commands. Discovery, that's what it is. Task manager. Processes. Discovery. What are we doing? I'm trying to remap a damn drive because, we'll map a drive to this thing because it doesn't want to work. And for some reason, it's not seeing my file server, but I can get to the file server in, yes, I know, Clowhammer. I know. Believe me, I know. Windows cannot access it. Even, yes, I can get to it through the web page and I can ping it. But so Windows says it cannot access it, and even doing it by IP address, which is just freaking weird. What in God's name is just now popping up on my screen? Oh, get help. No, I don't need help. I know, but I can't reboot. I'm streaming. I know exactly what you're going to say. It's on the stream PC that I can't connect it to. But the file server works for every other machine in the house. So let me go to the shares and let's see. It's shared to everyone. Permissions full, type allowed. So that's not the issue. I know, you're laughing. I know. And all of this because I didn't want to download it over the internet. Yeah, it does not freaking want to work. So we're going to take a chance and try to download this thing. KickPy 3B Linux image. Not orange pie, you ding-a-ling. I want KickPy. Oh, it's the K2B. All right, there we are. No, I don't want that. It'd be faster if I just literally walked into the house and copied it over. Of course, this is a problem, you know, with doing things this way. You know, Unofficial Gamer, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You guys are laughing your butts off at me right now. Hello. I was like, where's the mouse go? Do do do. Oh God. This is like so stupid. Go to the wiki. K2B, K2C. English, flashing guide. I don't care about the flashing guide. I just need the damn images. Oh my Lord. Well, this is just great. It gives me the default username and password for the Linux images, but not where to get it. And I remember that was on a specific page. Hmm. KickPy K2B Linux. It's a standard all winner thing, but for some reason the Raspberry Pi images do not work on this thing, and it drives me bonkers. Well, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do, everybody. I'm going to go in the house. I'm going to take the stupid card in. I'm going to go burn it on the computer. And then after lunch, I'll start a new stream up. How's that sound? And we'll work on this. Because I've still got about an hour worth of printing left on that before I can reprint the parts for this. So, and I'll download that calibration thing that JPP suggested. Maybe we can do that on stream too. But I'm kind of frustrated at the moment because I need to reboot everything to make sure I can get into the file server and all that. So thank you guys for being here. I will catch you guys in a little while. I'm hungry. Might take a quick nap just to relax my back, you know, after I eat. And then this afternoon, start up a quick stream so that we can either play with this or we can calibrate the Anycubic and the FlashForge. So, Captain's out of here, everybody. Thank you so much. We'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one. Later. Pezlaz! Pezlaz! I'm just ending stream. Pez shows up. I love you, girl. Thank you for dropping by. But I'm going to go eat some lunch, and I'll be back in about an hour or two. Oh, God, that's so funny. Yes, I'm going to go eat lunch, and then